Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Whew, I tell you, sorry about the delay. Um, I got logged out of my thing here. I don't know, for some reason, everything I was logged out, and so when I tried to log in, I started a new account. Uh, but everything I need, of course, is here. So, oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Did you guys see that? Look, wow, that is so cool. I never knew it could do that. Watch this again. See there? Whoop, whoop. Yes, I got a new toy. I tell you, StreamYard is it's not without surprises. That's for sure. But some days I'm just not in the mood to learn something new. You know what I mean? Okay. One more time. Ready? Here goes. Whoop, whoop. See there? Whoop, ooh, whoop, ooh. Look at that. I'm closer and I'm further away. I wonder if it does that with the like, oh yeah. See there? You could do it over. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Got us a new toy. Huh. Oh, you know what? All of that, I could have been bringing the damn slides up. Okay, let me stop messing around. Okay. Oh no. Why is that like that? Okay. Now see. Okay. Now that's the problem. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, hold on. Don't panic, you guys. I got this. Um oh, you know what? I take that back. Panic. Oh man. Okay, that is so weird. I don't see my slides. Oh man. Oh, this is going to be fun. I see my slides from yesterday, but I don't see today's slides. What the? Okay, all of this is here. Oh, okay. Hmm. Let me think. Let me think. Hmm. Okay, I am in a bit of a fix. How do I fix that? All right. Oh, this is almost as bad as before. Where the flip are my slides? Okay, I'm gonna have to try that one more time. Okay, be patient with me. We'll get there. No, we ain't there. Oh, you all couldn't hear me, could you? Okay. Um, I was just saying that for some reason I cannot access my slides. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay, you guys, I almost got this. I almost got this. Um, hmm, I cannot believe this. How did this happen? Okay, so that's March the 9th. Okay, I don't need that. I'm talking my way through this. I do apologize. Um, oh my gosh. Oh, this is a nightmare. Okay, I just opened up another account. Oh, man. Okay, that's exactly what I don't need. Oh, how did I do that? Okay. Okay. All right, let me try this then. Here we go. Um, okay, we don't go. Crap. All right. I just about got this. Give me just a second. I hmm. Okay, that's not it. Well, um, that's kind of what I wanted to do. Okay, but that's not good. Hmm. Let me try one more time. I don't know how I did this. Huh. No, that's not good. Can I do it like that? Okay. Okay. I think I know what I'll do. I'll do this. Um, this is going to be a lot of extra work, but I can make it work like that. Oh my gosh. And bingo. There we go. Mm. All right. I'll just do it like that. All right. Sorry for the delay, you guys. Okay. It's going to be a very busy December. Are you late? Oh no, you have missed a nightmare. I'm the one that's late. I have um I have started over and I've come back, and anyway, it's too difficult to explain it, but It's probably Kensington Palace. No doubt it's Kensington Palace. All right. So anyway, that's enough of all that who shot John. Harry and Meghan are going to be very busy this December, and that also goes for Kensington Palace. As someone pointed out, they do this every year. They get together and do a bunch of busy work so that when the first of the year come, they are going to go on vacation almost certainly. Let me see here. There we go. Ah, there we go. Harry and Meghan. All right. So, what is coming up first? December. Let me see. What is the date here? Okay. Harry's thing is, oh, where's the date? December the 1st. Yeah, December the 1st. He's got that thing with the real estate. Now, I was looking. Oh, my goodness. Which one was it? All right. So, I told you guys I'm done with Tom Sykes, right? But the Daily Beast popped up on my feed. It popped up on my feed. And when that happened, unfortunately, I had a big dose of Tom Sykes to deal with. Um, Tom Sykes, yeah, more or less, it was like a very short thing, but he said that Harry and Meghan, he did the old, how do I put it? He did the old thing where he says that they more or less, Harry is resorting to doing a pay for play, meaning that in some kind of way he's trying to say that Harry has, I guess, um what is the word I'm looking for? That he has let himself down, or that he's embarrassing himself by doing a paid speech for those real estate people. Tom Sykes obviously is working. I'm going to allege that he is working with Kensington Palace. That is what I'm going to allege, because it seems as though the Tom Sykes of maybe about 6 months ago, that was mostly crapping on the Sussexes all the time. Now that Tom Sykes person is full fully committed to Kensington Palace, or the cause of Kensington Palace. I'll say that. Um he has fully committed himself to that. And far too often, okay, I don't need that. I'm trying to remove that. Far too often, he has been very, shall we say, rotten, very rotten lately, especially with Meghan, especially with Meghan, because now he has the Substack and he also has his YouTube channel. And with that YouTube channel, he's been having some of the haters on, and he has been, I don't know how to put it except for relentlessly attacking the Sussexes, coming up with every negative trope that he can come up with. Also, they said he got kicked out of the WhatsApp group. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe not. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, he has been constantly on the attack with the Sussexes. Let's see. Let me go to my next slide. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a headache. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a headache. But let me do this. Might as well get this over with. Huh. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Good grief. How did I get myself into this? I tell you what, I got to get this fixed by tomorrow because this is not going to work out. There we go. There we go. Now, it says here Prince Harry is a humanitarian, mental health advocate, environmentalist, blah, 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 alongside with his wife. It's a little bio, right? So, this is what they shared for Harry before he does this speech. Now, what does Harry know about real estate? He's the only royal that I know that has a real mortgage. And the palace is threatened by that, especially when you consider Harry could have already have done the lecture circuit. And this is what he's doing. It is called the lecture circuit. It is how Barack Obama has made a lot of money. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. I'm not sure if Michelle Obama is doing the lecture circuit, but to put it mildly, there is gold in them thar heels. You can make a lot of money. You can do an appearance that'll pay you $200,000, and all you got to do is talk. And because they don't want the Sussexes to be successful, they have really turned the heat up on this idea that Harry is selling himself out. Okay. Also coming up December 3rd, that is okay. So the first is Harry at the real estate. December 3rd, we have With Love Meghan. This is also problematic. Now, they just announced, I think, that Kitty has got something else she's doing pretty soon. I don't know what it is. I don't really care. But the Welleses, is that what we're calling them now? The Welleses are going to be very busy this December. Not real people busy, but their kind of busyness, right? Um, Also, let me see. And then there's the pop-up store. They have the pop-up store at the Soho House or Soho Home in, I think it's West Hollywood. And then there's also the Godmother bookstore. So you have those two places. Also, they are upset about Meghan appearing in the Harper's Bazaar. I think that almost is more upsetting to them than Paris. Not the same as Paris, but between Paris and Harper's Bazaar, the tabloid media has completely flipped out. Yeah, not real people busy. Celibacy calls it busy work. Almost like a little kid. I'm going to do some busy work. What are you doing? Busy work? Uh, well, yeah, their version of busy. By the way, Connie Balmer, thank you. Oh, no, it was Compton Cali Gal that was here first the second time. I don't know who was first the first time. I have totally confused myself. So, um, oh man. So, all right. So stay with me. The first we have Harry at the real estate conference. Let me get my calendar up here so I can see what day that is. The first, December 1st is, oh, is that a Monday? Yes, that's a Monday. Rent day. Monday. Okay. Yeah, Monday. All right. So December 1st and then December 3rd with Love Meghan. Okay. With all her guests. You know what? Is that one episode? Uh, I know it's going to be, um, I did not think about that. Do you guys know if that's more than one episode? I suppose it's just the one, but how long is it? I'm going to go to Netflix because I'm not clear on that. Oh Lord, I'm signed out of why am I signed out of everything? Probably because I took my computer out of the house. That's why. Hmm. Okay, let me take a look here. Okay, that's not the new one. I'm looking for the Christmas special. There we go. Are you serious? Really? Oh, I did not think about that. I thought it was going to be just the one. Huh. Okay. Oh my goodness. So they really are going to be busy. All right. Well, the devil's going to be busy because that's a lot of episodes for them to crap all over. Oh, so you say, let me see who said that. 4 to 5 episodes. I had no idea. Yeah, it does not say. It does not say. Anyway, I got my reminder set. And it is called With Love Meghan Holiday Collection. You know what? I'm going to see if I can look that up. Okay. According to it says AI says With Love Meghan Holiday Collection is a special holiday episode released December 3rd, not a multi-episode season. The main With Love Meghan has 2 seasons, each with 8 episodes. Holiday Collection, there is a single holiday special titled With Love Meghan Holiday Celebration, which premieres December 3rd. It does not say how many episodes. So they seem to believe it's just the one. So they're going to squeeze all those people into that one? Oh, it's got to be, I hope it's like 2 hours long. I don't think it will be, but all right. Well, Okay, so you have Naomi Osaka, Tom Colicchio, Will Gildara, Kelly Zafin, and Lindsay Roth. I guess they could squeeze that into one episode. Well, yeah, I guess they could do that. But it doesn't, I don't see anywhere where it says how long it's going to be. All right, so we got that December 3rd. Now what's next? What's next after that? Oh, the Masaka Kids. And that, of course, is an Archwell production. Okay, let me bring that slide up. And this is December the 9th. So on December the 9th, Masaka Kids, A Rhythm Within will premiere. And that is a documentary. It doesn't say docuseries. So I suppose it's only that one episode, that one video. Okay, it says a joyful short documentary. Children at a Uganda orphanage find healing, spread hope, and achieve global acclaim. One viral dance video at a time. So it is a short documentary. I wonder what short means. Short as in one episode, or short as in 30 minutes long, or something like that? Because I bet you they could have done a whole docu-series about that, like 8 episodes. Well, that may be accurate. We'll see. All right, so we have that to look forward to December the 9th. And let me see what's next. Oh, I got to show you this. Meghan took a picture of her friend today, Kelly Zafin. I'm going to share that with you. And I'm just assuming I'm saying the name right. I noticed that a couple of other people are saying that too now. So I guess it's right. Holding space for all the feelings and so much gratitude for this new love. So, as you know, Kelly is pregnant, and she, of course, if you don't know the backstory, she lost her son Georgie during the pandemic. Um, I think Georgie was like 9 years old, maybe. Anyway, what a horrible thing to happen to any parent. And Meghan has been very close to her and helped her a lot during the grieving process. Also, she is married and she does have a daughter. And you may remember that Harry and Meghan went to that tennis tournament. I think it was a fundraiser. So that is probably where you recognize her from, especially if you've been following the Sussexes for a while. Then you know they are practically family. And I believe she plays Marshawn with Meghan and the other neighbor. I forget her name. But let's see. Oh, what did I do with it? All right. Okay, I got to show you that. All right, 1 second. Here we go. There we go. Very sweet pictures. And when I look at these pictures now, I'm just like, did they know? Was that something that they learned about that day? You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that, you know, she wanted to be sure about everything before she announced it to the world, no doubt. But anyway, I will definitely be praying for her and her family, her growing family. But that is a beautiful picture, isn't it? Meghan took that herself. That's why it's got that little camera emoji. Yep, that is a photo by the Duchess of Sussex. I am pretty sure that Meghan takes amazing photos, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Now, um, we saw a picture of Lilibet Diana recently. And here we go. Look at how thick her hair is. She's going to have amazing hair. Just 40 minutes? Okay. That episode will be 40 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad. If it was on commercial television, it would probably be about the same with commercials. So that's not bad at all. Anyway, you can squeeze a lot into 40 minutes. So I I don't know. I want everything that they do to be really big. That's all. That's my own personal bias. But yes, our little Lilibet is going to have this amazing hair. She is. She's I mean, it's already amazing. What am I mean gonna be? And of course, like mother, like daughter, the outfit that Lilibet wore to the kitchen where they volunteered as a family. Check this out. Uh oh. Where's oh no. That's not the one. Oh, okay. I don't have it yet. We'll grab it though. Okay, here goes. You see there? That beautiful dress, which did there it is. There we go. That beautiful dress has sold out. Of course, it's sold out. You cannot find it because it has sold out. It is a Hope Henry red plaid dress, right? And it is called the Taffeta Party Dress. And it's only $34.97 if you can find it, because guess what? It's sold out. I'm so rude. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Anybody? How was your Thanksgiving? Um, my niece cooked, well, my niece and my great niece, they decided to step in for my sister and cook. And I have to say they have done an amazing job. And I did not know that my niece was actually paying attention to my mother's dressing recipe, but definitely um, she did an amazing job with that. Even used the secret family ingredient. So I am very proud about that. So yeah, it went very well. Um, I had some greens and some dressing and my favorite cranberry out of the can. The macaroni was superb. The best ham I've had in I don't know how long, but that was the best ham I've had in ages. And I'm trying to think what else. Um, oh yeah, there was a roast, and what else am I missing? I know it was some other stuff. Oh yeah, and of course the turkey. My great niece worked on the turkey, and that was great. Very moist. I'm not a big fan of turkey, but very moist. So I have to say that was incredible. So the whole meal was amazing. It really was. Uh, I, I'm older now, so I don't eat as much as I used to. Although you couldn't tell by my waistline, but I don't eat as much as I used to. But still, it was incredible. So I am very, very pleased. All right. So next up, there has been something else vicious going around on social media, and that has made it to the tabloids. So, if you all remember, I said at the beginning of the week, I said, fasten your seatbelts because this is going to be a tough one. Remember? And of course, they made some remarks about Meghan seasoning the turkey, putting whatever rub that was on the turkey, wearing her rings, or just the one ring, I think. And of course, the Sussex squad is not just taking that. They're not just going to take that. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. You can see Jamie Oliver. Isn't he like a Michelin star chef or whatever? Jamie Oliver. Is that a ring he's wearing? I think it is. I do think it is. He's wearing a ring. So I don't hear anybody screaming, um, you know, with such outrage about that. And that other lady, the one who catered the Sussex's wedding, she's looks like she's wearing a wedding band. So what's up? The only difference is because it's Megan, they're going to make a federal case out of it. Because it's Megan, I won't even tell you the horrible things that they've been saying. Only that they made mention of it, but it's very ugly. It's cruel. It's absolutely cruel, and it's also incredibly misleading. A big lie. And then, of course, take a look at this because you know what's next. I'm going to be busy on social media tonight. Is that Kate not only stroking her hair, but she's also wearing, guess what? A sapphire and diamond engagement ring. I repeat, she is wearing a sapphire and diamond engagement ring. Kate is wearing a sapphire and diamond engagement ring. But we pretend that that is not a thing. We look the other way, and we only make it an issue when it has to do with Meghan. I mean, take a look at this. It's not isolated. The hair rubbing, which I think is disgusting, and preparing food. Look at that. Huh? What is that she has on? And even worse, can you imagine how many band aids? How many band aids has Kate baked into something or fried into something? I'm going to just say zero because we all know Kate doesn't cook. Kate couldn't cook to save her life. But if she could, then I promise you there would be all kind of band-aids in her food. Hazel says, think about all the crud that is in a ring with all those stuff. Yes, cruddy, all kind of yucky stuff. Gook. Yes. I like the way you put that. But yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, they only have something to say about Meghan, and they totally ignore this other person who I think has multiple personalities. I don't know why we don't just call her Sybil, to be honest with you. We should call her Sybil because I'm sure that she is suffering from multiple personalities. All that laughing 1 minute and mouth askew, and then next thing you know, she's all angry and combative. Now, I mean, tell me there's not something deeply wrong with this person. Tell me you don't see it too. Talk about one flew over a cuckoo nest. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. There is nothing about her that is normal. I mean, she has really gone from bad to worse these days. And they don't talk about it. They won't talk about it. Kate is the one that's in trouble. William is the other one that's in trouble. And yet they spend so much of their time worrying about the Sussexes. I guess you would want people to look the other way when you have the potential of William and Kate as king and queen. But eventually, people are going to wise up. People are going to notice all of their shortcomings. They cannot hide it forever. I mean, they're hiding in plain sight. I don't know how much the common person knows about them, but I'm telling you, she is in deep, deep trouble. They both are. And the press knows it. But as Harry said, I think one of the most brilliant things Harry said was there is an invisible contract, and it surely is, because there's no other way to account for the fact that those two have gotten away with so many things so often, and nobody says anything about it. The press will not give it up for anything. Let's see. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Absolutely. That was horrible what they said. I am so disturbed by that. I am so disturbed by that. Especially when I have just shown you evidence that this is nothing unusual, even for Michelin star chefs. Nothing unusual. A princess of the realm. And of course, William refuses to wear his wedding band, otherwise, he would. But then with William, you have to check for loose hair. Yeah. And then, of course, laughing and joking and salivating all over the stuff. That can't be good. That can't be good, can it? Yeah, I think it's unfair. But what else is new? Okay. Now I can hardly believe it, but I get a little bit of a break this time because um, I do have some of my slides that I can use. So let me go ahead and grab that. This is right. So this is from yesterday, but I do get to use it today for part of today's. I had so much fun yesterday. I really did. It was short, sweet, and to the point. Okay. What is wrong with Edward? Edward is Edward is not well, I think. Edward is in Nigeria, or he was in Nigeria. And of course, we all know that Nigeria is not safe for members of the royal family to visit, even though Princess Anne has just been there. And even though Edward is there or was there recently, it is not a very safe place to visit, especially if you're Harry and Meghan. Then it is the most volatile place that has ever existed. But fortunately for the rest of the royal family, the Home Office has a change of position long as you're not Harry and Meghan on a royal tour. So they asked him to cut the cake for Charles' birthday. That's why he's there, is something to do with Charles' birthday. And well, he's he's showing that side of himself that I really do believe is there. Like, for instance, some of the weird things that have happened around royal properties. I wonder if that coincides with a visit from Prince Edward, right? And it just so happens that light is beaming on that knife while he's holding it up there like he's the Statue of Liberty. The Duke of Edinburgh cutting the cake during an annual event to celebrate King Charles III's. Oh, he's in Ghana. I'm sorry. He's not in Nigeria. He's in Ghana. Yeah, for King Charles III's birthday. Yeah, so there he is in Ghana. But it's something about him. Don't you think he has that Anthony Perkins in the movie Psycho energy? He always reminds me of Anthony Perkins in the movie Psycho. Remember the one with the famous shower scene? You know, the I mean, I could just picture it. You could easily replace Prince Edward with Anthony Perkins. Like if they have a reboot of the movie Psycho, They really should ask Prince Edward to play that part because he looks perfect. He has the right energy. I mean, I could just imagine him the whole shower saying, eat, 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 eat. Yep. And then, of course, just like Anthony Perkins' character, the whole mommy complex. But instead of, his own biological mother, it'll be Sophie. Yeah. It'll be like a Sophie mommy complex. But yeah, he could play that part. I mean, look at him. You know what they say? Still waters run deep. I don't want to know what's in that water. I don't want to know what's in that water. All I can say is tread lightly. The life you save could be your own. He's frightening. Look at that. Remember during the pandemic when he was wearing a mask? Then you really get to see how jarring his appearance is. Those eyes and those ears, just like a demon. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the shower. Could you imagine if you were taking a shower and then, like, you pull the shower curtain and Edward is standing there? Eat, 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 eat. Oh, those eyes, those ears. And look at this. Palace Confidential shared this picture. Now, if that doesn't look like some kind of demon, he scares me. I'm frightened right now. I am more than frightened. I am totally um terrified. I never thought I would ever say I was worried for Sophie. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say that. I don't like her. But look at him. Look at him. It almost seems like he has a tail. I wonder if he has a tail. I bet you he has a tail. And, you know, a leprechaun. Oh, yes, a evil leprechaun. My little pretty. Yes, it looks like he's been chasing Frodo Baggins around. Yeah, he's been chasing hobbits. He looks like he's been chasing hobbits. Like he used to be a hobbit and now he changed because of the ring. Yes, an extra from Lord of the Rings. You know what? That explains it. That explains it. Okay, follow me. When Edward wore that long coat, remember that? When he wore that long coat, that was because it was the full moon and his tail was showing, right? When it's a full moon, that's when his tail starts to grow. And then when a full moon is over with, the tail disappears again. But yeah, just like any other little demon, he has a tail. That is like his fifth extremity. Yep. There's something about him that's not normal. He scares me. He really does. I tell you, I wouldn't be talking so brave if he was near me. But then again, his wife is a piece of work too. I mean, together, people say that they lease property on their estate and that their estate is very profitable, right? I wonder I wonder how many tenants have moved onto their property. What's the name of it? Bangkok Park or something like that. I think it's like Bangkok Park or something. I wonder how many people have moved onto that estate and never been seen again, right? Never been seen again. But yet, the shop on the estate, they sell meat pies. They sell minced meat pies with mystery meat. What do you think about that? Minced meat pies with mystery meat. How many uh, vacationers or people who retired to the country, how many of them have, oh, that's it, Bagshot Park. That's it, not Bangkok, Bagshot Park. That's weird. Well, then again, it's not. I mean, sometimes that's the only way to get rid of your tenants. You, you, and then you bag them up. And then there's meat pies. Ah, anyway, poor Duchess Sophie. Fortunately for her, she is finally a duchess, but it doesn't matter. She's going to spend the rest of her life walking in Kate's shadow. See how she has her head down? It's not exactly what she thought it was going to be. Yes, she looks like the evil landlady. The landlady who rents out rooms to boarders that have never been seen again. What was that movie? Sweeney Todd? Or is it yeah, I think it's Sweeney Todd. They have that Sweeney Todd energy going. Uh what was it? Howard Jan? Jane? Hello to you too. Yeah. Um Jack the Ripper meets Ma oh gosh. I'm trying to think of some infamous like Victorian um you know person that she could be. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name of her, but I could it's like I could see her face. Now, this is one of my favorite pictures. Take a look at the one on the left. Um poor Sophie. You see how she's looking at Kate get all that attention? Not because she's smart, not because she's clever, but just that she met William first. I mean, look at her back there. Look at her. You can see Kate I'm talking to whoever she's talking to, and the camera just happened to catch Sophie looking sad and depressed, lonely, and she's going to spend the rest of her life following Kate around, following in Kate's footsteps. Never a chance of her ever becoming queen. Karma appears to be coming for Sophie Cow, who took every opportunity to show her disdain for Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and who did everything her fellow mean girl Kate Middleton asked of her, seems to be getting the royal treatment. I hope the old adage, you reap what you sow, is true. Yeah, it probably is. Uh-oh. It's been a while, but look, a message from the Queen. Okay, before I do that, let me grab the intro. Uh-oh. Let me see here. All right, try that one more time. Here we go. See there, they're all demonic, aren't they? Okay, you guys, we have a message from the Queen. It says, message. I, Queen Elizabeth, ruler of the United Kingdom, and old dusty Christmas ornaments do, do declare that Edward tried that with me in the shower. I was prepared. I was fully dressed, crown jewels and coat dress. I need a water bill extension. Queen out. Thank you very much, Sean. And thank you for bringing a message from the other side, from the dark side, I'm sure, from Her Majesty the Queen. It's been so long since we've heard from her. You know, she talks more now than when she was actually on the throne. I always found that so interesting. But we kind of miss her, so we always glad to hear from her. And here we go. Okay, one more time. Oh man. Hey, wait, where's my other one? Where's my other one? Let me see. Oh, this one. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Ah! There you go. Yeah, you cannot trust that family. You really cannot trust that family. There's something so shady about them. That's why Harry had to get out of there. He had to get his family out of there. Look at her, how she's sitting up there looking at Meghan. I just don't know what all that staring is about. What is the staring about? This is a woman who drove her PR firm into the ground. Her PR firm, when she married into that family, she was bankrupt. When she married into that family, she had no prospects. And of course, she had a crappy wardrobe. But some of the parties that they had in the workplace when they should have been working, let me put it to you like this. Sometimes her parties, it was actually snowing in June. Okay. Some of their job parties, their little work related gatherings, it was worse than Studio 54. You know, you think you get a job at a PR firm, and it turns out you're at some place that compares to Studio 54. So, and she got the nerves to want to try to stare somebody down. Do I need to get the x-ray? Do I need to get the x-ray? I think I need to get the x-ray. Where is the x-ray? No, no, no. Don't nobody try to stop me. I got to find the x-ray. Okay. I cannot find the x-ray. Wait, let me try that again. See, it's a way that you can, where you can see when there is actually good breeding. There it is right there. Uh-oh. Oh, I got too many images up. All right, let me take something away. Remove that. Remove that. And that. There we go. Wait, still too many? All right. Okay. Now, one of the reasons why Sophie is so angry is because she just does not have a regal stance, right? She has that working class posture, old dock worker, old barmaid. That's what she's built for. An old barmaid, like she ought to be running a tavern somewhere, some pub. She's built for a pub, very squat and sturdy, very squat and sturdy, and whereas Megan is this nymph like uh being, this ethereal, um almost like a fairy tale. It's just a huge difference. Now, listen, do not ask me where I obtained their private personal x rays, but it's clearly visible which one is Sophie and which one is the Duchess of Sussex. Sophie is the one that looks like they're about to fall over. See there? She's very squat and bulbous, and got that barrel like chest cavity, whereas Megan is serene, elegant, beautiful. You see how Megan walks with such dignity, as opposed to um she who looks like she works as a barmaid at a truck stop somewhere. It's just a big difference. They don't compare. uh they just don't compare. She's just wrong, that's all. She's too muscular or something. Yeah, she's too stout. That's it, stout. No comparison to our Duchess, who's so elegant and serene. So that's all. I mean, I hate to point it out. I don't like sharing these photos, but this one I just felt like I had to, because she's so evil. And of course, the Queen Elizabeth had the last laugh when she gave Sophie um that fancier that she's wearing. Now, some people might think Philip Tracy. Uh-uh. Corgi, not Tracy, Corgi. That is a Corgi hat. One of the footmen actually retrieved it for the Queen. That is a Corgi hat. It's not Philip Tracy of London. It's Corgi of Windsor. Yeah, Corgi hat. And of course, the little Duchess on the Prairie, always behind Kate, never up front. And that is what she's going to do for the rest of her life. She's going to walk in Kate's shadow. And eventually, she's going to walk in Kate's children's shadow, because she's a big royal nobody. And how about this time when she embarrassed herself? Look at this. She's so desperate for attention that she practically threw herself at Charles. See that? She pretended like she stumbled, but she was hoping to, I don't know, get a promotion or some kind of new honor or something. She really ought to be ashamed of herself. Jeez Louise, what happened to her? It looks like she just had a tooth extracted, doesn't it? And then on the right side there, you can see how she finally weaseled herself into one of Kate's tiaras. That is the Lotus tiara. And I want you to notice that the headband, they have a piece of velvet inside of it to soften the tiara. And also, it's supposed to match your hair, right? They didn't even change it. See how dark it is? There's a little dark bead of velvet inside of the tiara because that is actually Kate's tiara. And I know Kate was really upset when she saw that. And just for the record, it was Sophie and William and Edward who accompanied Andrew to church one day. As much as they like to pretend otherwise, they are very chummy with that sick old man. Oh boy, look at this mess. You know what? I think I'm gonna drag Kate tomorrow. Yeah, since my slides are not really working out for me, I think I'm gonna drag her tomorrow, and I'm gonna stay up tonight, and I'm gonna work on these slides so that it'll be easier for me to uh to drag Kate. Yeah, I think I'll do that tomorrow. But for now, Princess Catherine, Princess of Wales, arrives for a visit to the children's mental health charity. I want you all to notice there are no well wishers. If you look back there, there's only those two women, two ladies, and a shopping trolley. It looks just like, actually, it's worse. It is worse. Where's that photo? It is worse than this. It's worse than this. Do you remember that day when they had the first Earth shot and they put those barriers up as if there was a crowd? And there's like a family of four, the baby in the pram, the pubescent teenager, and their parents. That's it. And just like with Kate's visit, there's more members of the press than anything. How is that possible? There were more members of the press there to greet Kate than anything else. Let's say William thinks he owns the world. Well, he does own Africa, and I guess he probably think he owns Brazil. Pretty much any place where there's a lot of brown people, he thinks he owns it. Yeah. So I guess he think he owns that house in Montecito. Oh man. But yeah. So I'm gonna say goodnight, you guys, because I got some more for that visit, but it's not on these limited slides. So okay, you guys, I'm gonna say goodnight. Love you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for your patience earlier. I think I'm gonna go and trim that part of the video out where it was like, we couldn't get started. But anyway, thank you. Love you guys. And I will see you all next time.